my channel. So, okay, first of all, welcome to my basement. I'll actually give you a quick little mini tour. Honestly, it's semi-undone down here because, I don't know, I edit down here, and then also I just have some plans possibly for the future for this main space. Anyways, not the point of the video today. So I'm back from vacation. I thought about vlogging on my trip and I decided not to. It was a good trip though. I did have some bumps in the road or whatever, and honestly that is leading me to where I am at today. So I got home from my trip and I just have not been feeling good. Symptoms have been amplified, all this stuff. So I'm like, I took yesterday and I really spent a lot of time just kind of reflecting, praying, asking the Lord for direction, because I'm like, Lord, I don't know what to do. And the thing is too, I'm going to be very open and honest in this video, like I always am, to be completely honest with you guys. I have a really hard time with motivation when it comes to things that I'm not familiar with doing, or I just don't have a lot of interest in it. It's really hard for me. I know a lot of you can relate to me with that, but I really struggle with it a lot. And one of those things is exercise. And that is what I'm gonna actually talk about today, because yesterday I basically spent the day in bed because one, I didn't feel good, and then also I was like researching a lot. And normally with, you know, I got the diagnosis of triple PD and I've just been working on things, and I'm actually all done with therapies and everything like that, but I still deal with this daily. Like, I am not better yet. And I'm like, what do I need to do? What can I do to help my brain and my body, and just for things to get back to normal? And obviously, and I've talked about this in the past, and I've been very open about it too, exercise is key for our brains and for healing and just for overall good health. Even if you don't have a chronic illness or whatever, it's good to be active. And I was really walking there for a while and doing really awesome with that, and then I just kind of stopped. My drive to do it just kind of fizzled away, started getting chillier here, excuses upon excuses. That is my life when it comes to things I don't like to do, to be completely honest. So anyways, yesterday, long story short, I started researching a new kind of gym that is in my town. I am not familiar with gyms. I am not, I don't know, how do I say this? I don't have a history of exercising at all. I know I'm not a big person, and maybe that's why I've just never prioritized it in my life, but my body has taken a huge turn, obviously because of the triple PD that is affecting my brain, but something happened this last year where I literally gained 15 to 20 pounds. And I know it's not even about the weight, it's whatever, but still I all of a sudden gained 20 pounds in like 6 months, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's fine. I'll be honest. Like, I told a lot of people, I'm like, I was struggling with it at first because I'm like, none of my pants are fitting, but then when I bought new pants, I was like, whatever, so I'm a bigger size. I actually went up because, first I have to say, because I gained most of my weight in my midsection. And I can tell some in my arms and my face and stuff too, but mainly it's in my midsection. And I was a consistent for like, ever since I've had my kids, I've been, now don't base this off numbers, okay? I'm just kind of giving you an idea with what is happening to my body currently, okay? And I just keep feeling like I need to say this. It's not even about the weight, okay? Ultimately, like, I want my brain healed. That's where I'm going with all this in the long run here. But I've been a constant size 2, like, for 10 plus years. And now I'm wearing, it depends on the brand, but about a 6, sometimes even an 8, which is like, some people will be like, how is that possible? it's possible. So anyways, so I was like, okay, so I started researching this gym. And I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. I feel like I could do something like this. And then I was like, you know, because I looked at everything on their website, literally everything, every video, I read every paragraph. And like most gyms, they play music during the workouts. Now, for most people, that's incredible. For people with sensory issues, that's not so awesome. You know, obviously that's an added trigger. And I was like, Lord, I don't think I can do that. You know, and plus I'm nervous because I'm not, you know, familiar with exercising in general. And, you know, I'm an ex-smoker as well. And I'm like, my body is just not used to this. And here on their website, they said they have an option to do it. It's called on demand. And what I decided to go with was Pure Barre. Hold on, let me grab my phone really quick. Come with me while we grab my phone. You're gonna have to bear with the lighting down in my basement. So I'm just gonna read this to you guys really quick. Pure Barre offers an effective total body workout focused on low impact, high intensity movements that lift and tone muscles to improve strength, agility, and flexibility for every body. That is exactly what I need, because I have chronic neck and shoulder pain. That's a common symptom for people with triple PD. I'm not very flexible. My body literally hurts and aches every day, all day. My body is not strong, even though I am not a bigger person. My body is not healthy. It's not toned, it's not strong, it is very weak. And, you know, when you don't exercise, that takes a toll on your body for just even the average person, let alone somebody who needs to amp up the brain health and the brain functions and get things firing. So I'm like, okay, they have an online option. And I talked to my husband about it last night, and I was like, I think I'm gonna try this week free trial, see how I do, see how intense it is, and plus just kind of get used to it on my own first, because honestly, ultimately, I'm a stay-at-home mom. My kids are at school all day. I don't work outside the home. I actually would like to go to the gym. Like, the Pure Barre in my town is actually not that far from my house. So my goal is to stick with this, pray that this helps me and this is a good fit for me, and then transition myself to actually going to the one here in town and get myself out doing something else during the day. And so yeah, that is my goal. So before we get started here, I want to kind of show you my starting levels and kind of stuff where I'm at. Here, I'm gonna flip my camera around for a second. So, okay, this is my basement. Ultimately, let me back up here. This is where I'm normally going to want to work out. We have this really nice TV, but for some reason, I cannot get the Pure Barre stuff to work on there right now. So I have to wait till my husband gets home, which he's gone this week. So for this week's workout, I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. But this is normally like a perfect area for me. Plenty of space. I've got nice light coming in. Like I said, you know, the screen's nice and big, so I don't have to work so hard to focus on a little screen to really see what they're doing. There's one of my puppies laying on the steps. So anyways, down here is a work in progress. I have a lot of mess going on. We got books, a lot of filming stuff. And like I said, this is a space that I am yet to work on. So anyways, I have my mat ready. They require, well, not require, but they say you should have some light weights. Oh shoot, I don't have the little ball. I'm gonna have to find a little ball somewhere. I'm sure my kids have one. So anyways, I'm gonna use my Mac and do this on here for right now, which is nice because this is also a pretty good size. So I'm gonna do my workouts with this. I do have some resistant bands because I don't have, they recommend like these 3 things, some weights, this kind of, I don't know what it's called, it's some kind of a band, and then also a small ball. So before I get started on the workout, I'm gonna go search my kids' room for something like that. But anyways, I have a journal that I am kind of just, I'm gonna keep track, you know, because one, for motivation, you know, but I'm not only going to, this, honestly, this isn't even my main focus. Like, I'm going to talk about this stuff, but like on the next page, I'm going to write, how did I feel? Did it set off certain things like dizziness? Did I get a headache? And track and see, or if it was super hard for me, and just kind of track like the physical stuff, how I feel. And I'm hoping over time, it's just going to get easier and easier and easier, and I'm going to get better and better and better. So anyways, today is October 30th, the day I'm starting this. My weight is currently about 133, and I also have this scale that gives me all of this information right here. So you can check out that stuff for yourself. Honestly, being somebody that's never exercised, I don't know if these levels are good or not. They are what they are. And then I just measured myself, just to, you know, like I said, check progress. So this is super new to me though. Like, I am not one to do all of this, but yesterday I kind of had a moment and I was like, I'll just flip the camera around so you're not talking to random stuff. I can't keep living this way. I'm glowing, hold on. I can't keep living this way. I have to make choices. I'm almost in tears right now because I know I've come so far. Like a lot of you know that, especially my family members. I'm doing things that I couldn't do, you know? So I'm like, I recognize the progress I've made, but I'm not okay with still feeling this way. And ultimately, I know I don't take good care of myself. I don't, like I said, I don't exercise. I'm not eating well. And yeah, this is not going to be easy for me, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because if you're in the same boat as me, you're not used to exercising, you don't even know what you're doing, like me, seriously, you're in the right place because either do I. All I know is I have to try and actually put the effort in because honestly, it's gonna benefit me in some ways, you know, but ultimately I'm going after brain health. And so obviously I know there's more than just exercise for that. And that's not part of this whole video that I'm making today, but I just, you know, I'm gonna make other choices when it comes to eating and stuff like that too. And I have made some adjustments, but I haven't been good about it. I love carbs, guys. Straight out, I love carbs. Bread, oh my gosh, I love bread. So anyways, I am going to go get started and I will show you a little bit. I'm probably gonna speed up the workout parts because most of the workouts from what I've read are about 50 minutes long. So even when you go to a class, it's a 50-minute class and then you're done. So wish me luck, pray for me, and I will let you know how this goes, okay? Okay, shoot, it's dark. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get you out of here. Let's go somewhere where you can see me. Okay. So, I only did about half the time. Come on, focus, camera. Okay. I only did about half the time because I was dying. Like, not so much like I wasn't feeling dizzy or sick or anything like that, but it was just really hard. And then I was like, man, this can't be right. Like, this is like way too fast and like way too complicated. Like, I looked at some of the stuff, I'm like, I cannot bend that way. I cannot do that here. So I'm still learning to navigate the website, and it was a goof on my part. I'm not doing the foundational stuff. I was like on the first full-blown lesson, which I should have done the foundation stuff first. So my bad on my part, but I definitely got a taste of what it's gonna entail, which I kind of think it's kind of cool, and I'm actually excited to see how my flexibility and everything is gonna change through this. So I'm actually not mad at it. So I will be coming back tomorrow, and because I already did like 20 something minutes, which that is more than I ever do. So props to me on that. As you'll see, the speed up part, there were parts where I gave up because I was like, I can't do it, or like my legs are burning or cramping. So not a terrible first experience, but tomorrow I will come back and do the actual session that I'm supposed to. And as I was exercising, of course, I was thinking about other things. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to post this, and then a week from today, I'm gonna do another check-in with you guys, show you, well, kind of give you like, what did I do? Like, how many times did I work out this week? The change, if I've had any changes in weight or things like that, how I'm feeling. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna give this a go. Don't laugh at me too much. Honestly, if I cared, I wouldn't even post this, but I'm doing it. I'm a baby beginner, and this is my journey starting Pure Barre. And I actually think I'm gonna like it. So honestly, I would love to get it up on this screen, but I'm gonna have to wait till next week when my husband can help this weekend and get this all set up for me. I just like that the space is much brighter over here too, versus the other half of the room. So anyways, I hope this was enjoyable. If you are excited to see my journey on this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, all of the stuff that YouTube, people say. And yeah, I will check in with you guys next week and let you know how this went. Bye guys.